slightly topped out going up this grade. It's like about 75 kilometers an hour. That's all she's got. I want to talk to you about what I call the Kei Car paradox. So this is a Japanese Kei Car. I want to show you how it sort of doesn't make sense compared to what we're used to with American cars. So when I hop into this car, you know, it's very simple. And it has this bench seat and sort of an old-fashioned shifter. But the thing that's really interesting is, look at how much headroom I have. I mean, I don't remember having this much headroom really on any car, and I've had a lot of different vehicles. Now, additionally, there's sort of a huge amount of space in the back. So let me sit in back. And this is, you know, where I have the driver's seat when I'm driving. Look at how much leg room I have and, you know, headroom. So how is that this tiny car with this tiny motor, it's not even 1 liter, it's a 3-cylinder 660 cc, 2/3 of a liter. How can it have this much space? It seems impossible. So here it is, a tiny little 3-cylinder, and you'll see these Kei cars, many of them are hybrid, many of them are turbocharged, supercharged, but the law is it has to be 660 cc's, which is 2/3 of a liter. Let's go over to this side and I'll explain. This sliding door is pretty cool. This car is really tall, and all of that height gives you the room. The car's top speed is 50-60 miles an hour, so it doesn't need to be aerodynamic. So if you tried to go the normal speed of a car on the American roadway, you'd need to be able to go 80 miles an hour, say. Well, first of all, the engine could never push this car that quickly, but second of all, even if you put a bigger engine in this car, it would use a lot of gas because of this shape. But if you didn't care about that, you'd still have a major issue, which is you wouldn't have directional stability. A big gust of wind would come and knock you into the next lane. So this car really isn't designed to be able to go fast. All right, here we are merging on the freeway in this little thing. Tops out pretty quick. 50 kilometers an hour. The road is full of these things. Mostly Kei cars on the road here. Now, all that said, this car is just great for driving at slow speeds, inner city, which is what it's designed for. It's naturally efficient because it's so small and light. And people think, well, you know, I don't want to die in a car wreck in some little tin can. It's got airbags. You know, it has multiple airbags like any modern car, and they crash test these. So it's really a good solution for inner city travel, and they're cheap. It's about $10,000 new for one of these things, and they're easy to work on. I have worked on these. I have another video where I'm working on one of these. You can hold the brake rotor in your hand. It has, you know, very little weight, so it's actually a lot easier on the technician too, working on something so small and light. You know, the parts are lighter, the bolts are smaller, and there is good access. It's not any harder to work on than another commuter car.